Computer. All right. Well, good evening to everybody. I am here at a hotel in Oceanside, California, just getting done with a soccer tournament, and so I am just sitting here on the bed. It's actually beautiful here. It's beautiful weather, and I think everywhere, for the most part, is having great weather. Very, very hot. Thank you guys for jumping on. From the East Coast to the West Coast, we've got people from all over the place. They're going to be jumping on. They just keep coming on, and this is exactly what we love. We're going to be talking about July. We're going to be talking about how great a month it was. We're going to talk about August, and I think a lot of you guys have seen the promotion that we just launched today. And we're going to talk about September, October, November, a number of different things. We'll talk about the cruise promotion. I mean, there's so much to talk about and so many exciting things that honestly, sometimes I don't even know where to start. But I do always like to talk about and recognize those that had an incredible month in the month prior. And in the month prior, every month we have grown and grown and grown. And a lot of people will say June and July are supposed to be the slow months of the year. Those are the months that people take off because it's summertime. And that has been the complete opposite of what we have done here at Zaya. And with that, we had our biggest month ever again last month. We grew by about 15, I think it was around 18%. As Paula says, it's been epicness. It's been nothing more than, it's been epic and much, much more these last, number of months. And it just keeps going. And we've started off over the first 6 days of this month. I think we're already up 50% over July, which is incredible. And we're very, very excited about where we're going with August and September, October, November, as we get to the end of the year and into the Christmas season. There's so much going on. I do want to welcome everybody that is here on the call for the first time. We had more new enrollments last month than any other month. We've got a ton of people that are joining, which means we've got a ton of people that are on this call for the very first time. And if this is your first time on the call, welcome. We are so happy to have you. I hope you enjoy it. And if there's anything, that comes up, obviously you can write on the comments. If somebody can help Julie, maybe just let her know to turn up her. I think most of you guys can hear me, right? Everybody give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. So everybody can hear me. So just maybe let Julie, I just saw a chat come in that she can't hear. So maybe just let her know that you guys can hear her. Maybe she can turn up her volume. But anyway, welcome to all those that are here for the first time. We're glad to have you. We do this the first Monday of every month to kind of go over the prior month and then what we've got starting in that month and then what we've got in the future. So I want to talk a little bit about what we did last month. And I want to recognize all of those that rank advance. And this list gets longer and longer, but at the end of the day, we want to recognize you for the work you're doing. We want to recognize you for all the work that you do. And especially, during these months that sometimes can be harder. You've got kids at home from school, there's vacations here and there, but what an incredible month we had. And with so many rank advancements, we just wanted to recognize those. And so we're going to start with our junior reps, those that rank advanced to junior rep last month. And again, as I always say, if I mess up on your name, I apologize in advance. I do my best, but just know that we do appreciate you. So here we go. Kylie Coleman, Mariah Hawkins, Jamie White, Angela Tutolo, Courtney Player, Melissa Sutherland, Megan Carpenter, Aaron Phillips, Ashley Patterson, Tracy Dykstra, Bridget Engel, Paula Morgan, Lauren Lovato, Aaron Schwaber, Teresa Thompson, Amanda Otero, Suzelle Cummings, Mary Thomas, Christine Braun, Deanna Roberts, Elizabeth Conan, Jessica Hecker, Christy Peters, Mallory Wendelt, Tanel Hernandez, Lauren Slimp, Megan Johansson, and Cecilia Tomono. That is an incredible group. Give them all a big round of applause for hitting junior rep. I know a lot of you guys have been working very hard to get that, and you've been, working month after month. And some of it, it was your first month. It doesn't matter how long it took you. The important part is that is the first step. Hitting junior rep is the first step to really taking this business to the next level. You can't hit director without hitting junior rep. You can't hit doubles I elite without hitting junior reps. So congratulations to all of our junior reps for the month of July. Let's get into our senior reps. Mallory Munden, Jill de Salvio, Tara Demink, Tiffany Johnson, Kelly Lukens, Jade Click, Jennifer Brill, Lisa Munich, sorry, I'm doing my best on that one. Amber Nicolay, Christy Schwader, KBD LLC, Samantha Waddle, Shelly Sands, Tara Daniels, Alicia Lesman, Jessica Drummond, I think Michaela Wesselman, or sorry, that one's a longer one. Wesselman, Jennifer Stewart, Sarah Erickson, Jackie Timson, Amy Ward, Kendra Salazar, Jesse Honku, Brittany Buckner, Melissa Walsh, Krista Seals, Jennifer Stagmeyer, Elizabeth Miller, Brianna Davis, Allison Kelly, Katie Richardson, Mary Plummer, Maui Zaya LLC, Shauna Go, Go, I think, Bernadette Sena, Ashley Hogue, Marissa Araki, Tina Temple, Natalie Runyon, Pamela Tobias, and Carissa Smith. I mean, this is amazing how many senior reps that just rank advanced last month. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. And I know that we've got people. The great part is I can see on this list where everybody lives. And literally, we've got Arizona, California, Colorado, Nevada, Iowa, Nevada, Georgia, Hawaii, Maryland, Minnesota. I mean, I could go on and on and on. South Dakota, Texas, every state. I mean, we are growing and expanding and blowing up, not in just one area, but we are all over the place. And you can see that by the rank advancements and what we're doing here, which is kudos to you guys. And that's no small feat to hit senior rep. Again, that is something where you really start to build your team. You're starting to grow. You've got a couple people underneath you to do that, or, at least one person, two people, normally three people, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but you're growing your team. And that's the most important part. So congratulations to all of our new senior reps. Now we get to go to our directors and recognize all of our directors. And again, we have 8 new directors for the month. And these guys are literally all over the place. Kansas, Iowa, Florida. I mean, they're just, I could go on and on. But Stephanie Lally, Nicole Volbrecht, Brianna Weber, Leslie Guzinki, sorry, Leslie, Sharon Holly Sackler, Rachel Thompson, and Twin Fitness. So 8 new directors. And again, these are from all over the place: Minnesota, Nebraska, Florida, just everywhere. So congratulations to everybody. I know some of these people very well. I've talked to them quite a bit, and I know they've been working so hard to hit that director level. And Leslie out in Nebraska, she went from rep all the way up to director, kind of skipped junior and senior rep and went all the way up to director. So huge congratulations on that kind of a jump from one month to the next. But all of you guys that did such an amazing job to hit director last month. I mean, there were some big, big numbers. And I know that to hit that director level, you cannot do it alone. Every one of you guys that hit director has a team that's doing it, that's helping you. And it's something where I'm sure that you guys had junior rep and senior reps within your group that were rank advancing. And so that's awesome, and keep that up. Now we get to go to senior director. We had 4 new senior directors last month. Leah Larson, Becky Williams, Shelby Trail, and Tia Wilson. 4 new senior directors. And again, every one of those guys is in a different state, I believe. No, 2 of them in Utah. But again, this is where it's all about. We're growing. This is so awesome to see, where some of these people, again, have been in for a year and a half. Some of them have been for 3 months. What I love, and I'll say it over and over again, because I mean, repetition is such an important thing. It does not matter how long it takes. It just matters that you keep consistency. You're consistent, you're persistent, you keep working at it, you follow the system. And that's what I know a lot of these people have been doing. We had 3 new executive directors last month. Natalie Swenson here in Utah, Ellie Kruger in Florida, and Paula Chavez in Florida. That is something where I think that's 2 or 3 or 4 straight months for some of these people that they've been rank advancing one after another after another. It's gone kind of director, senior director, executive director, and they have really been pushing. So to hit executive director in July is awesome, which means I know that they've got some bigger goals for the summit and at least before the end of the year. But these 3 are now qualified and invited, and will have their hotel paid for, all of their food paid for, down in Cancun and the Riviera Maya with us in January. And we had our very, very first double Zaya executive rank out of Chino Hills, California, Chrissy Tager. Ellie's already writing it on there. Huge congratulations to Chrissy for hitting double Zaya executive. She's already qualified for our trip in our leadership retreat in January, with plane paid for, air paid for, hotel, everything paid for. She's got her and her husband or whoever she wants to bring, everything paid for on that trip. And we're very, very excited. So congratulations to Chrissy on that. It really is incredible. That is something that I know that so many of, as we're growing, this won't be obviously the last. I know that by the end of the year, we will have more executives, senior directors, doubles I executives, I executives. I mean, truth be told, we actually called the hotel in Cancun today to get more rooms because we are going to need more rooms, which is awesome. And I love to do that. We've been talking to the cruise ship to make sure that we can get everybody on that ship that wants to go. And we're going to go right into that because, again, for me, it's all about recognition. And I want to make sure that we're recognizing everybody for what they're doing. I mean, if you guys saw the newsletter that went out today, this is amazing to see the points and how many people got over 30 points. And I just want you guys to know that, I mean, even this, it's not even just the top 10. The top 10 is awesome. I mean, we have Allie Holt, Paula Chavez, Holly Sackler, Katie Ganderton, Sarah Bonham, BG Style, Tess Davis, Leah Larson, Chrissy Tager, and Courtney Matsuno. All of these people that got the $350 travel voucher plus everything. And I know people have been kind of asking, well, what does the cruise entail? We pay for everything. The only thing that we don't pay for on this cruise is drinks. But everything else, that means your gratuities, your food, getting on the boat, your taxes, everything else is paid for. I know a couple people have kind of been asking, so I just want to make sure you all knew. But those are our top 10. And then you guys get on that newsletter. I mean, I could go all night there is such a long list. You know what? I'm going to do it because I think everybody deserves to get it. So we're going to go. I've got to figure out how this goes. I think it goes left, right, left, right. All right. Allie Holt, Chrissy Tager, Paula Chavez, Holly Sackler, Leah Larson, BG Style, Tess Davis, Katie Harlan, Sarah Bonham, Tia Wilson, Natalie Swenson, Michelle Hutton, Katie Ganderton, Ellie Kruger, Brianna Weber, Courtney Matsuno, Sarah Anderson, Fawn Woodfin, Casey Worthman, Heidi Reed. All of these were over 50 points. You only had to get 30 points, and all of those people I just mentioned were over 50. Blair Sells, Chelsea Christensen, Nicole Volbrecht, Leslie Guzinski, Morgan Meter, Sharon Hawley, Stephanie Lowley, Erin Mayo, Leah Scradge, Jacine Hines, Lindsay Kotelnicki, Carrie Coates, Natalie Robinson, Andy Cutchin, Tracy Diotto, Hillary Conway, Carrie Ann Eckberg, Brittany Duncan, Stephanie Barney, Kayleen Chupp, Rachel Thompson, Christina McKeska, Casey Thiel, Amanda Schwab, Tanya Smith, Shelby Trail, Sonia Moore, Stacy Valtiera, Lacey Christensen, Alicia Ariano, Ellen Kimbrough, Tina Temple, Andrea Cottle, Alyssa Entz, Carissa Smith, Amy Ward, Sheena Chips, Danielle Arthur, Trish Kimball, Becky Williams, Melody Dreiling, Jessica Chalt, Sherry Allison, Heather Land, Alicia Santaramo, Monica Gagné, Jessica Monahan, Tara Kopp, Shauna Go, Brianna Davis, and Tracy Bowden. Those are all the people. And I know it's like, man, that's a lot of names. But at the end of the day, what this call is about is recognizing you guys. That's exactly right, Danielle. We are going cruising, and we are going to have that boat full of Zaya people, and we are so excited. That's just the people that were over 30. We've got a ton of people that were over 20 points that are going to be on the cruise with us. And this is what this is all about. And every person I talk to, I try to bring up what lifestyle is all about. Money's great. And at the end of the day, we all need money. We need to take care of our families. We need to have food. We need to have shelter. That is absolutely true. But what I love more than anything about what we do is the lifestyle and going to these different places as a Zaya family and sharing the time with you guys, where we've done it in Park City. We've done it in Las Vegas. We've done it in Baltimore, Chicago. We're going to be going to the Bahamas. We're going to be up in Park City. We'll be in Cancun and the Riviera Maya. And as we grow and as we go around the world, that's what is most fun. Exactly, Paula. It's freedom. This is financial freedom. It's to do what you want, go where you want, do what you want with the people you really want to do it, that you really want to do it with. And that's what we love, that lifestyle, to really be free. There's a lot of people that make a lot of money out there. But they're working 80 hours a week. They don't see their families. They don't really go on vacation. They don't really get to enjoy the money they're making. Where we've got people in less than a year and a half that are making, six-figure incomes, and we've got plenty of them. And it's not just, barely a six-figure income. A lot of money is being made, and that's just where it's starting. And it's residual income, and that's where that financial freedom comes from. And we are just getting started. And that's what's so amazing about this is all of these people, all of you that have just joined over the last month, last 2 months, last 3 months, you're pioneers. And to be a pioneer in something like this, where you can be a part of something in the very beginning and be a part of something so powerful that you can go out and change your life and change the lives of so many people out there. And I know that sounds cliche. I know it's like, Some of you probably thinking that just sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Being a pioneer in a company like this can change your life, and it can change. Oh man, my internet says it's unstable. Can you guys still hear me? Sorry, thumbs up if you can still hear me. Okay, perfect. But being a pioneer in a company like this, with an opportunity like this, to have that opportunity to become free, to become financially free, to be able to do what you want, that is priceless. And Paula just said it. It truly is. It is priceless. It may take a year or two. It may take 3 years. It may take whatever. It may take 5 years. It doesn't matter, because it's worth it. Some will go faster than others, but I promise you, if you're patient and you do what you're supposed to and you follow that system, you will achieve what you want to achieve. And that's what's so amazing, is these goals you put. It doesn't matter if you want to make 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month. If you just want to make sure you're on the cruises and the trips, awesome. There is a spot for you here, and we love you guys for it, and we're so excited to have you guys a part of this. Now, we had a couple people. We had so many rank advancements last month, but I've invited a couple different people on tonight to talk to us a little bit about that journey, how it's gone for them, what they've been able to accomplish, and how they have kind of gone from step to step. And just to take a couple of minutes, like we do every month with a couple of these. So I'm going to start with Holly Sackler. Holly, can you unmute you, or do I need to? Let me unmute you really quickly. Let me see if I can find you, Holly. There we go. Okay, Holly, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Perfect. You are awesome. I talked to you quite a bit just by email. I know you've been working really, really hard. I just wanted to personally congratulate you, as to everybody out there. But I wanted you to take a couple minutes to just kind of go through your journey, kind of, maybe the ups and downs, or just whatever comes to mind. But take a couple minutes and kind of let us know how you hit. How you hit director. Yeah, sorry, how you hit director last month.
How did I hit director? Oh my goodness, I have no idea. No, I do. Yeah, I'm Holly with a Y, in Mississippi, in the land where people do wear shoes, and we're on the map, and we're relevant. So anyway, I was asking my husband this morning that question about how I hit director. I said, honey, I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to talk on this leadership call tonight. So what do I need to focus on as far as explaining how I got to director? And he said, oh, well, that's easy. You just have to think about Zaya all day long, every minute of the day, and talk about it every minute of the day, and go to sleep and dream about it, and then wake up in the morning and talk about it again and think about it all day. And that's kind of where we're at right now, which I did not think 3 months ago when I joined Zaya that I would be this energetic and excited about it every single day, and giving me motivation to get up and drive and want to do and represent this company. It's really, really awesome. It brought out a lot of energy, creative energy, goal-oriented energy that's just been trapped inside of me for 3 years now, because I'm a teacher normally, trapped in a stay-at-home mom's body. And I was looking for something to be able to use the skills that I know, as well as grow professionally and personally and learn other things, which this company is giving me. So it's really, really awesome. So first of all, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my good friend Fawn Woodfin in Kansas. She's an awesome mentor, and she has been by my side from day one, supporting me, encouraging me. She's been my little cheerleader, my voice of reason, all kinds of things, but she's been the picture all along. And she presented me with this opportunity, asking me if I wanted to take this and start it in Mississippi and grow this business. And I said, well, I'm gonna have to think about it. I don't do that, but let me talk to my husband. And he's the one with the business mindset. We have a store that's been in business for over 60 years, downtown Hattiesburg, Saks Outdoors. So I talked to him, he talked to her, and he said, yeah, you need to do this. This is something that makes sense, because it's a new company. Everybody wears activewear, whether you're active or not. This is something you need to pursue. So I said, okay. Well, I had no idea what I was saying yes to 3 months ago, and it has evolved over the 3 months to where I am today. But the first thing that I decided to do is, I figured if I was going to start a brand in Mississippi and introduce it, you're basically starting an image. And it's really important to attach a cool factor to the image that you're trying to build to sell to others and make it appealing so that others will want it. So I did a lot of wearing the products, the red hat. I was the girl in the red hat forever. Hashtagging everything positive with it. Find your hustle, lemonade, think happy, be happy, walk it like I talk it. Anything that you think Zaya, you think positive. So I was building that image. And then I just immediately started recruiting and building a team because I felt like the position that you're in right now with this company, with a brand new company, is you need to take advantage of the opportunity to build a team. Sales are always going to be there, but your opportunity to build and grow a big team at the beginning is going to pass you up if you don't jump on that quickly. So that was my first goal. So I started building a big team. I showed them the map. The map was my very best friend. It still is, because it speaks volumes. You know, people can't argue with data. And when you see that, especially the people that you want on your team, smart people, creative people, those smart people are going to understand that this is an opportunity that you don't want to pass up. So be very selective in who you choose for your team, because you can be. So I was looking for people with positive vibes, people with fun energy, people who were creative, people with business experience, since I had none. So I needed to have people on my team who had that so that we could all learn and grow together. Then once you build a big team, build relationships with your reps. We have photo shoots. We go to lunches. We do things together. We know each other very, very well. We collaborate constantly. We make plans, and we learn from one another, and we grow from one another. So once I got my team, and I have a lot of college reps on my team. That's another thing. That was the angle I worked. I plan on going and setting up shop at job fairs on college campuses. But college students, this is a great opportunity for them to learn some business skills, marketing skills, communication skills, advertising skills, skills that they don't even know that they're going to learn. They're going to learn. They're building a resume. They're having fun. College students throw parties for a living anyway, so you might as well make a little extra money doing it. And they have the excitement that the energy they bring is awesome. They love taking pictures of themselves and posting and advertising. And now they have a reason to, because it's their job. And they're cute. So it works out all the way around for college students. I've got a bunch on my team, and I love that. So I feel kind of like a teacher outside of the classroom right now, which is really, really cool. Now, the next thing that I had to do was I had to figure out how to get my personal volume there. My group volume's always there. I've got 39 on my team. I never have to worry about my group volume. I've hit over 20,000 in the past 2 months, and the last month was almost 25,000. And I do motivate my team, and we have goals, weekly goals. We've got monthly goals. I offer incentives. They get an engraved Zaya Yeti cup whenever they top sellers and things like that. But they don't need that. My team is so self-driven. They're motivated. They do, and I can count on that, and it's really awesome. Now, my personal volume is a challenge for me because sales is not my area of expertise. So that's where I'm still learning and growing. But anyway, so I set personal goals of where I want to be at the end of the month, and every month I want to rank, and I have to rank. It's just my personality. Like if I don't, it's going to mess up my whole life, my husband's life, my kids' lives. So I have to. So I was really far away from 10,000 early in the month, and my husband said, "Well, Holly, if you don't rank this month, you can rank next month." And I said, "No, I have to rank this month. I have no idea how I'm going to, but I'm going to do it because I just have to." So then I threw a party, and I hit over 1,000. And then I had another customer just independent customer that I texted, and she spent over 1,000. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm getting closer and closer. I'm getting there. This is doable. Anyway, so then one of my, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, one of my reps, Jennifer Stewart, she's actually a level 2 on my team. She's under Madeline, who's my level 1. And Jennifer and I have become really good friends and close. And she gave me this brilliant idea of party in a bag. So people who don't have time to throw parties, or they don't have time to make a party, they can't show up, you just pack a bag of like leggings and tanks and different sizes and a catalog, and you just bring it to their porch and they can try on at their convenience, and then they give it back when they want. So they get to try on in the privacy of their own home. They don't have distractions because they're not talking to anybody, they're not drinking, they're not doing anything but trying on clothes when they feel like trying it on, and they're trying everything on, and then they end up buying a whole lot more too. So that's how I hit director at the end with my personal volume, was party in a bag. Is that what you want to know?
Sorry. Can you hear me now? We good? Everybody good? Sorry. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. There's so many good things in there. I love the party in a bag. I think that is an awesome idea, and I can see that here. Everybody's loving it. It's an awesome tool, and I think that's why I love these calls, because everybody can bring in their own little things that do it. And more than that, I think that the one word you kept using and using, which I love, is energy. And your energy, we're across the country from you. I'm across the country, and I can feel your energy through the computer. And so I can only imagine when you're talking to people or you're with people, that same energy, that positive energy, is such a huge tool and such a huge asset. And I would say to everybody that to make it fun, have that positive energy, and it's a huge tool. So congratulations again for hitting director last month, Holly. Okay, let's go to Tia. I'm gonna let's see. Hold on. I'll make sure. There you go. Okay. Whoops.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Senior director last month, you've been working so hard. You've got an incredible team. Just take a couple minutes and let us know how you did it, and kind of any thoughts you have, any tips or whatever. We just would love to hear from you.
Okay. I was just reflecting today about my journey on Zaya and how it all came about. So I, at the beginning of the year, I set new goals for myself, and January 15th rolled around, and I was scrolling through Instagram and came across Allie Holt's profile, and immediately fell in love with her pictures, videos. So I immediately purchased my first few items, and I was so excited to get them in the mail. I immediately put them on as soon as I got them, and fell in love with the product. I was so excited that I'd found something that I just loved and was looking for. So I immediately wrote her back and was like, oh my gosh, I am totally on, like, sign me up. I want to be a rep. Zaya was everything I was looking for, and I was just looking for something that was new and able to let me stay home with my kids and just to meet new friends and start something new. So I was thinking today, and I was like, oh my gosh, my team is already at 33 people. I was like, never have I thought before, clear back in January, like, would I have ever built a team this big? And I honestly can't say it was me. I just feel like the people on my team are so incredible, and I wanted to specifically congratulate a few people on my team, because I definitely could not have done it without the girls on my downline. I want to talk about Lisa. Lisa is a new rep to Zaya. She started 2 months ago, and she is kicking butt. Her PV for July was incredible, and if it wasn't for her, I would not have been able to hit senior director. And I'm just so grateful for her and her growing team. Seriously, incredible numbers, and I could not have done it without her. Specifically, I did want to talk about the friendships and the bonds that we make with our teammates. I was thinking about last month and how the beginning of the month, I was like, no way, there's going to be no way that I can make a dance this month. But in the back of my mind, I was like, this is going to happen. I'm going to do it. And so I think just setting small goals for yourself and hitting those goals, even if they are day by day, week by week, definitely attainable. I was a little bit short on my personal volume for July, and so I had to kick some butt and just set those personal goals for myself and our team. And So I really think that helps. I remember texting Allie throughout the month just stating like, oh my gosh, I'm so close, yet so far away to hitting senior director. And I really just believe sit down and have faith in yourself and your team and just push yourself and your limits to the sky. Trying to think what else I was going to say. But yeah, I just truly believe that it's all about making those lifelong friendships and having fun. I think that that's one of the biggest things is to have fun with it. And there are bumps in the road, like you're not going to overcome that, but just have fun with it and get to know those on your team even better. And I'm super excited for the summit, and I can't wait to meet face to face with everyone. And I think that's it.
Thank you very, very much, Tia. And I think that I love what this is about, because for you, it can be totally different for everybody. And you talk about friendship, and I think that so many of us have met so many amazing people, and we continue every single day to meet these amazing people, and they become friends, best friends, friends for life. And again, so much of this isn't about, oh, my check was this much last month or this much. It's about these little things that can change our life. And it's about the trips. It's going to Park City for the summit. It's going on these cruises. It's the money helps. And I'm never going to say it doesn't, because this is a huge part of it. And it's a huge opportunity because we need to support our families. But I love to hear these little stories and what are the things that motivate you, and what are these things that get you going. And again, congratulations to you, Tia, for hitting senior director, and congratulations again to everybody for their rank advancements from last month. To close the call, we have the honor and the privilege to listen to our chairman of the board, Jeremiah Bradley, talk a little bit about the importance of the promotion for this month, and to talk a little bit about the importance of the summit coming up next month. So I'm going to turn the time over to the chairman of the board, Mr. Jeremiah Bradley. Maya, are you there?
There you go. Okay. There we go. Great. Sorry, we just turned the video on. Erin is here with me. We're going to have Erin talk with you guys. Can you hear me okay? Okay. Get Erin chat for just a second. She wanted to say a few things, and then I'll just kind of finish up.
Hi, ladies. I wasn't really planning on talking tonight, but more than anything, I just wanted to get on and say hi. And today I was texting back and forth with one of our new executives, and she had mentioned how she had been seeing a ton of posts on people talking about how they're getting their fire back, and how, let's see exactly what she said, and let's see, they're getting their fire back and being so grateful for the opportunity that Zaya is providing. And we are feeling and seeing that fire on our side, and I am just so excited and so glad that you guys are seeing it and feeling it on your side. And I told her, I said, the next couple months are going to be huge. We see it, we feel it. We're off to an amazing start already this month, and it is just so exciting. And she was so sweet and thanked us and our family for everything we do. But I have to turn it back on you guys, and none of this is possible without you guys. So congratulations to all of you guys for doing so awesome, for all the rank advancements, and for all that you guys do so that Zaya can continue to make that impact on people's lives. It's just been a pretty incredible last few months, and it's awesome to see the changes that it is making in people's lives. And I second that it's awesome to get the paychecks. But it's not just about that. There's just so much that Zaya can bring to your lives, the friendships that we heard Tia talk about. So it's pretty awesome to see, and I'm so glad that you guys are feeling that and seeing it also. Another thing she said that I absolutely loved, and I'm just going to read it. She said, "It's weird, but I think because we got so involved so early, we look at Zaya as our little baby. And I hope that you all," it seriously almost made me chirp when she wrote this, because I love that she feels like Zaya's her baby. And I hope that you guys all feel like that. You guys are all in Zaya at such an important time and are all in this early on. And I hope that you all look at Zaya as your little baby and want to take great care of your business and your customers. But it was just a great reminder, and I'm thankful for that text. And and for the opportunity that Zaya that is making in your guys' lives and the difference that it's making. But I just couldn't get on. Jeremiah said I know he's got a lot of important things to talk about, but I just wanted to get on and say hi and congratulations for an awesome month, ladies.
Okay. Well, yeah, like Erin said, it was an awesome month. I was actually looking to try and copy a little screenshot of some of the numbers I look at every day to make sure that we're ordering what we need to order and different things. And so I have a graph that shows me what we were doing last year each month. And then in that same graph, it shows me what we're doing this year in the same month. And our growth is going so high this year that last year's numbers are just like a tiny little speck on this graph. We're literally over 10 times higher in July from where we were last year in July. The trend is continuing for the rest of the month. And I think Zach kind of alluded to it as well. We grew big time. Our biggest growth months from month to month last year were July to August and October to November. So I would say get ready for this month to be a good month. A lot of people go back to work. They kind of get done vacationing, but also look at it this way. You need to be strategic and think, all right, November was the very biggest month for Zaya last year. And a lot of it is just people shopping for Christmas. The beginning of December also was huge. So how do I want to position myself so that I have a huge customer base ready to purchase between the middle of November and the middle of December? Because as a company, we're already ordering a ton of stuff. We're gonna have a ton of launches, things that will just completely change what you think about Zaya. I can't even tell you what they are, but we're super excited, already getting way ahead of the game and just ordering stuff for that 1 month period. So what I want to explain to you guys is you have to have that urgency. You need to be thinking, all right, I need to be doing everything I can so that I have this huge customer and clientele base for that time period. Because what you sell right now in a 1 month period, you will be selling those in a 5-6 day period during that time. Everyone is willing to spend money, and especially on something as easy to sell as activewear. Everybody has a cousin, an aunt, a sister, a husband, whatever it is, somebody that they don't even know what to get them. And all you've got to do is shoot them a little email with a link to stuff we're launching. It's literally the easiest sell you can have. We exploded last November. So do whatever you can to kind of build up your Instagram followers, whatever it is, however you're building your customer base. Right now is that time. It's a great month for women, especially trying to think, all right, what do I need to do? I'm going to get the kids back to school. So August is an awesome time to do that. That's why we have this promotion going. It's not a promotion tied to any trip or anything like that. And you've probably caught on by now, most of our promotions are based around two things: how to add people to your team, especially your first level, and then how to help encourage you guys to get that 2,500 qualifying PV every month. So those are the things that we love to encourage. We are working on another trip type promotion. It's probably a few months out before we launch something like that again. And I don't know if you got on the family website. Raise your hand if you were able to see the little survey we did on the family Instagram page. So we're looking to do a little survey like that again, based on what types of places you like to travel to, different things like that. So check back on the family Instagram page. We'll send an email out as well too, so you can get on that. But it's good information for us to kind of see what things you guys like. And maybe we'll even post some of the results from that last one, because it was really good information, hearing the type of clothes that you guys like. So we'll do similar things like that every once in a while on more than just the clothes, but on trips and different things like that. So keep going on that promotion. And Zach and Erin have kind of already talked about the checks. And if you read Erin's little piece in the newsletter, you're going to see a lot about, how much money you guys are making. Like, it's incredible right now. It's where we can start to see this pay plan and how it works, start to see, literally we have a number of girls that are making 6 figures a year right now from Zaya. And I just think that is incredible. We're still so young in the process. We are not even, we're barely, not even a year and a half old, and we already have those types of checks going. And what is cool, what Erin and I were talking about the other day, is it's really the way it works is you're starting to get out what you put in. Those people that are treating this like a full-time business are starting to get real legitimate full-time paychecks. There are so many people that just do this a couple of hours a day and now have residual income to where they make as much as their husbands doing this part-time. And so it's quite amazing to see what it's doing. We're super excited about that side of it. We try not to talk too much about that. We'll do that more in a setting like this because we like to push the product first and foremost. There's different cultures out there in this industry. Some people love to push the paycheck, paycheck, paycheck. You won't see that from us much, but every once in a while we kind of even surprise ourselves at what happened. And this last month was one of those times where we ran these reports and all of a sudden we looked at these checks going out, and maybe it's because of how much we grew, but it was, I mean, just kind of humbling to us, like how much we saw, because the way we look at it is these are lives that are being changed. These are things that it's not just money, it's what that money can do, the payments that can be made. And one of the things that, as I've transitioned from a business that was probably 75 to 80% driven by men to now, you know, I don't know that we'd be, I see Zach's cute face, but other than that, I don't see any other men on the call here. So we're kind of learning about the difference in that, but I love seeing emails where it's, you know, someone saying, I love being able to, you know, provide for the family, make payments, and it's not just my husband. So learning a little bit about that and the pride that that can give someone, you know, I never really thought of things that way. And I love getting those types of emails. So we are going to we just touched a little bit on those paychecks and how much that means and how excited we are about that. But back to the things we do like to talk about, the product. We are extremely excited that we are pretty much caught up on almost all the back orders. The bomber jackets and bras and shorts, all of that gets here. We were hoping this afternoon, but they got delayed. So it looks like Wednesday or Thursday morning. But after that, we're pretty much caught up on everything. We're way ahead on orders on all of that. I think we're 2 orders out on all All-Star bras, bomber bras. But what you've probably been able to see is on the light and tight leggings, we are now way ahead. We have not sold out in a light and tight in probably 6 weeks. Even those hot pinks that everyone thought would sell out again in days, we've still got some of those. So we are definitely ahead on the light and tights. Basically what we did was ordered as if we were going to, you know, quadruple in size month over month. So we're ahead of schedule. And we have basically a light and tight legging launching every week for, the foreseeable future. I think it's pretty much, I think there's 1 or 2 months or 1 or 2 weeks between now and the middle of December that there isn't a light and tight. That's how many are coming. Tons of new stuff. In fact, we're going to try and get an email out in the next week or so, giving you an idea of what's coming, but new tanks, some of your favorite tanks in new colors, some of your favorite bras in new colors, some of your favorite jackets in new colors, but also a lot of new designs that I think are going to be, that you guys are going to love. So what happens over the next couple of months on every Wednesday, hopefully excites you guys and gives you guys more tools to be able to sell to your current customers, but also go out and get new customers, because that's what our job is, to keep that going for you guys, keep you guys excited and keep your customers excited, and basically hopefully that they have confidence in what you guys are doing with your business. And so we feel like we're getting better every single week with that. And I want to reiterate kind of what Aaron said. We hope that with one of the execs that I can see on the call here, we hope that you guys feel like this is your baby. If you guys could see the customer service team and how much they take pride in your success, it's quite amazing. Megan and the team that she has, these girls, they are as good as I've seen. And I've worked with a lot of customer service people in this industry. They are amazing. So reach out if you know, I know normally you have a favorite one, maybe send them a little thank you, but they love what you guys are doing. We love working with them and the warehouse, you know, just all of our employees, they take pride in you and your success. So we will be growing. You know, we're looking for more and more people every day. Zach and I were texting today about how we need several more people. We do believe we found a new warehouse right nearby that's, you know, about 5 times as big as the current warehouse. We'll stay where we are and then just get a new one. So some of the warehouse employees are super excited because we're basically crawling over boxes. We're so crowded back there in our 2 warehouses we have. So we're growing like crazy, but we also feel like we're setting ourselves up for that success that that you guys need. And so just thanks for all that you guys are doing. Thanks for all the hard work you put in. We're extremely excited for what's to come over the next few months. And I hope I can see every one of you guys at the summit in Park City. I think that was a crucial point to the success that we had last fall, and that growth we had was that summit. We've got some cool speakers lined up that will give some more information on that. An awesome swag bag for everyone that's there. You definitely will get way more than the money that it costs to get there. We kind of, like always, have gone over budget to make it the best. So you'll love it. We're excited about everything to come there. So hope to see you all there. I'm going to turn the time back over to you, Zach.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's not much more I can say to that other than get to Park City. If you haven't bought your ticket. We've got just an amazing event planned for you. Thank you guys for everything you guys are doing. Thank you for an amazing July. August is going to be even better as we get into September. Brenda's in the other room making sure 3 kids aren't fighting each other while I'm on the call, but she says hello and she loves you all. From Aaron, Jeremiah, the whole team, we want to thank you for everything you guys are doing, and we will see you guys next month in Park City. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks.